I had never been camping. I had never spent the night in a sleeping bag. And I assure you, I had never been on a fast. And yet, on July 11th, just 8 weeks ago, I went way out of my comfort zone and spent 3 days on a vision quest by myself, without food, without phone or book, on a mountain in southern Colorado. I faced my fears, and it was one of the most liberating, surprising, and spiritual experiences of my life. For more than 3 decades, I've helped speakers face their fears as they overcome the worries about speaking in public. I've told them often that, here in this room, we got speakers, right? We love to get up here, don't we? We like speaking in public. It's natural to us, but it's not natural to most people. In fact, the Gallup poll tells us that among the greatest fears of the American people is doing what I'm doing right now, speaking in public. It comes ahead of death and maiming. Jim, would you rather speak in public or be maimed? Oh, you'll speak. Okay, good. Many would choose maiming. When I work with people, I tell them the most important thing you can do as a speaker is to be yourself. Be the person that your friends and family know and enjoy. That guy, that woman. And yet, so many people get up here and try to be perfect. I don't know how to be perfect. Scott, you know me well enough. I've never been perfect, have I? And I'm never going to be perfect. And yet that's what so many people want to be. Or they get up here to not make a mistake. How do you get up to not? Or they get up here to read a script or read their PowerPoints. And worst of all, they'll often get up and try to copy another speaker. Look at Jim right here. Great speaker. But this Jim can't be that Jim. That role is taken. Or Scott over here, terrific speaker, but I can't be Scott. I can only be the best of me. And when I do that, I have a chance to be successful. I have discovered that the most important quality, the most important asset we have as speakers is our individuality. Because individuality leads to likability. And likability allows us to connect with the audience. And connection's what it's all about. But it starts with individuality. And everyone in this room is unique, one of a kind. There's not another you on the planet. So why would you leave that wonderful you off stage? You got to bring that person with you. Now let's take a look at a typical terrified speaker off stage. We'll call him Jim Comer. Here he is. He's got his natural resources, body language, smile, energy. Some would say too much energy. Nevertheless, here he is in his natural state. And yet everything is going well until he hears these words. And now Jim Comer will speak to the National Speakers Association. It's so good to be here. Oh, it's so good to be with you today. I've been looking forward to this all week. I know we're going to have a good time, and I can tell from the looks on your faces that you've been looking forward to it as well. What happened to Jim? He lost himself. Did he look like he was having a good time? Did he look like he was making eye contact with you and finding that you're looking at him to have a good? No. What happened was the ultimate F word. Not that one. The ultimate word is fear. Fear happened to Jim. And it turned him from a person into a blob, a quivering blob. And yet we have seen this happen haven't we, to speakers over and over again? We have wonderful, bright, intelligent, sometimes CEOs, people who are great in person. And yet when they walk on the stage, they lose themselves. Happens over and over again. Let's try it one more time. Here is Jim Carr to speak to the National Speakers Association. It is so great to be with you today. I have been looking forward to this all week long. And I can tell from the looks on your faces that we're going to have a great time today. Same words, right? The words didn't change, but everything else changed. I brought all of me with me. Eye contact, body language, my real voice, my real enthusiasm. All of that came with me, and it changed everything. You know, as speakers, we often think that when we finish our talk, the audience is going to remember a lot of what we said. Really? Really? Here's what I know. The audience will have a feeling about you as a speaker. It will be a good feeling, a bad feeling, or a blah feeling. And if you have them leave with a positive feeling, you've hit a home run. And if they have a good feeling and remember one or two of your key points, that is a home run with the bases loaded. It doesn't get better than that. If you will face your fears and let your individuality shine through, you'll be remembered, you'll stand out, and you'll be on your way to speaking success. Thank you so much.